All right. Good morning, everyone. I know it's a little cold out here. You guys are all hiding inside, but just bear with me for 4 to 6 minutes, and I'll get you back in there in a little nice heat. So this morning, I'd like to ask you all a question. Who all here has ever spray painted something before? All right, decent amount of people. So you use spray paint for a lot of things, whether it's a DIY project or you just need color for something. Whatever you need to do. Spray paint is a very good resource to use, and today I'm going to be showing how to use it properly and not get runny, dripping, and just basically get a nice finish on it. So to start off, there's a couple different types of paint you can get. Honestly, the cheaper stuff is what I like to use the most because it's cheap and it works about the same as the good stuff. And then there's the expensive stuff, which is Krylon, but it works pretty well. You're gonna have to shake it up a little bit more than normal, but yeah, it works pretty well. So today, I'm going to be spray painting 2 pieces of wood, and basically just trying to show you how far to stay away from the wood and how much paint to use to get a good finish on it. So to start off, I'm going to use my red paint, and you always want to shake it up first because there's a little ball on the inside that mixes up the paint and keeps it from not being just air. So you want to stay, the maximum distance you want to be away from the piece you're painting is 4 inches. You want to stay as close as possible and keep it even throughout. So you want to make sure that you have a nice clean surface, that way you don't get any junk or any trash in your paint when it dries. So basically you want to do nice, long, even strokes like that, and you let it drip down. And then if you don't want the dripping, you want to stay a little bit further away and paint it like that. So you notice I sprayed my hand there. I'm just trying to give you a better vantage point, but you see all the dripping there? That's because it's using too much paint and I'm not keeping a good stroke on it. So you want to, if it's doing that, you want to be quick. You want to just spray paint it like that. Kind of hit it in short strokes. I've been doing this since I was little. Painting has always been a fun activity for me. So I've always loved just painting with spray paint for some reason. So there's the first piece. This piece with the Krylon, you really have to shake it up because it's a chrome color and it doesn't get very even. And you'll find that out whenever you're painting what kind of paint stays even and what doesn't. Normally base colors like red, blue, white, they all stay pretty even. Special colors like chrome or anything like that, they kind of have the tendency to leave spots in their paint. So you really want to make sure that it gets mixed up enough to where it stays nice and even. So again, I'm going to do 1 long stroke. And you see it doesn't drip as much because it's a higher quality paint. But if I do nice quick strokes, you see it's leaving spots in the paint. And that's because it's not shaped up enough and it basically just needs to mix. In colder weather like this, it has a tendency to do that. You normally want to have a heating source where you're painting. But today, just for the demonstration of the speech, I figured that it would work pretty well, and from what I'm getting here, it does. So both of those I'm gonna let dry. They both are probably gonna take a minute to dry because it is so cold out here. But the use for spray paint, there's a wide range of them. And you could use it for DIY projects, whatever you want. But I hope that I showed you something that you can use in your future today, and thank you for listening.